Alrighty. Which one is this? 16?
I think so.
We think it's 16, but if it's not, then we're gonna change this to. He said it was 17 from the beginning. Weekly Western, what we think is 16. Folks, welcome back. Let's just get right into it. We got a flight to catch. We're here in Arizona, shooting a bunch of content for the rest of the album. Honestly, I turned in all of the masters, everything last week. Then we got to announce the album, which was so fun. So now we're just kind of in full album promo, marketing, release, all the things mode. October 21st, pre-save, pre-order link in my bio on Instagram and all the things. So let's just get into the gold cactus horseshoe, right? My voice couldn't get any higher than it just did. Let's see, my gold for last week. When I got to announce the album, that was super, super special. I would say I got to play some shows that were really fun. We played a show in North Carolina that was really awesome, and between the album and the shows, just felt like a good week there. If I'm being honest, my cactus was like just kind of the whole week. Like it just, you know, when you have one of those weeks and you're just like kind of under the weather. Like I'm not sick, but I've like been fighting getting sick for a long time now, and I think I'm just a little overwhelmed. We have so much stuff going on, and I've been a little stressed, and so I think my body is just kind of in that state where it's like I need sleep, I need rest, I need a break, but there's not one for a while, and so it's kind of stressing, and you can kind of hear it in my voice a little bit, and just a little under the weather. But we got a bunch of great stuff done here in Arizona, so that's part of my goal. I would just say the cactus is just being under the weather. I hate the feeling of not feeling 100%, especially physically. It drives me nuts. Horseshoe. Bought some Pokemon cards at a gas station yesterday just to feel something. And they smell fantastic. I don't know if you've ever bought Pokemon cards. But the smell just like makes me, I can't really smell a lot of things. Don't have great sense of smell, but I can smell really smelly things. And so all day yesterday in the car, I would just take this stack of Pokemon cards and just like right up against my nose. Just makes me feel like I'm 5 again. And when you're under the weather, nothing says feel better than a stack of Pokemon cards. I guess that's my horseshoe. Let's get into some questions, shall we? Question 1: do you have an agent named Clark who requests $50 for a fans package? Just a reminder, I do not ever ask you guys for money in any kind of way. I don't have secret or private accounts. I have one account. My manager Jeff has one account. We'll never ask you guys for money or anything. We just ask that you stream the music, and those are all fake accounts, spam accounts. Report, block, and just tell each other when they happen so that you guys can all keep reporting them and blocking them. When are you coming to New York? December 8th at Mercury Lounge. The whole tour is going to be October 6th through December 10th. You can find all ticket info on spencercrandallmusic.com/shows. Make sure to grab your VIP. I believe we are now mostly sold out of VIP. So check it out. Make sure to grab yours ASAP. Question number 3. A bunch of different people asking, like, what would you do if you weren't in music? What would you be doing for a living if you couldn't sing? I feel like I'm supposed to be an entertainer of some sort. I'm supposed to be a storyteller of some sort. So even if it wasn't through music, like on the business side, I'd just be doing advertising. If it was still some sort of entertainment, like pure, just the pure entertainment industry with no like industry attached, I'd probably try to be on SNL or write comedy or do stand-up or something like that. I love just telling stories and making people laugh, and that's who I've been my entire life. You can ask my parents. I was like that when I was 2 or 3. I'd be telling a story and people were like, okay, cool. So I would say, yeah, I'd probably be an entertainer. Question number 4, when is your album coming out? October 21st. Western drops everywhere. Pre-save, pre-order link in my bio. Check it out. If you're watching this and you haven't pre-saved or pre-ordered, go ahead. We'll wait. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Question number 5, how excited are you for the Opry? I'm super excited. The Opry's tomorrow. I've been so busy and kind of not feeling great that it just kind of like hasn't even crossed my mind. So I think tomorrow will feel like this kind of beautiful surprise. I'll be like, oh, like it's here and we're doing it and it's real, and I'm really excited for it. So can't wait. It's going to be, once in a lifetime opportunity. Very surreal. Let's just get right into the weekly Western update. So this week we finish off the Revolver chapter, to be continued, and then 2 other songs. Revolver is kind of this whole message of a toxic relationship. You can listen from What Do We Do Now all the way down to be continued, and once to be continued ends, you basically just get all the way back to What Do We Do Now. And I think I love the creative direction that we came up with that. Like, it's pretty different to have this kind of cyclical chapter on there where it feels like you could just play over and over and over. I love that it's a linear story of how I actually felt my breakup. Of like, we break up, we should have just stayed friends. She moves on, I move on, I miss her. We miss each other, we text each other, we start dating again, we break up. I mean, it's just like, it was freaking classic. So I think my story is your story, is all of our story of like, we all have had that in our life. If you're an adult and you've been in a real relationship, you've gone back to that person, even though you know you shouldn't have, or you've been jealous when they move on, or you tried to move on out of spite, all those things. So I'm excited for you guys to hear that full story, top down, and I think take a full listen to the Revolver chapter, because I think that one's really special, and I think you're gonna love the progression, the story, and all of that is really a huge part of Western, because Western is a journey to, chase your dreams, and part of chasing your dreams is trying to find the right person to chase your dreams with, and this kind of mirage side of the album, the Scorpion, Revolver, and Desert chapters are the things that can kind of pull you away from your dreams. And I think at one point that relationship that I was in was pulling me away from my dreams. It was pulling me away from the right person because I kept going back to the wrong person. It pulled me away from my dreams because I was wasting so much time stressing, worrying, all that stuff. And I think that is a huge part of our journey, is that we all go through something that you feel like, we talked about this yesterday in the car, like in the moment, your darkness or your shadow feels so overwhelming. Then we look back at it like, I wouldn't have changed my Revolver chapter. I wouldn't have that go any differently because it's really informed who I am. So I think we all have that, and I think that's a part of our journey of a life well lived is to fail so that we can succeed, is to fall down so we can get back up. So that's the chapter that we're in. Up next is Pickaxe. Pickaxe will be really interesting. I'm not going to spill all the beans, but Made and Red Flag's already out, so there's only one thing left to come, and we'll talk more about that next week. But for now, this has been the Weekly Western. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and don't forget, drop your gold cactus and horseshoe. Love reading those. Thank you guys so much. See you next week. Well, by the time we film this, I haven't played the Opry, but next week I will have played the Opry. So I'll give you the whole scoop, the whole lowdown. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.